Welcome to EDU TV with 4.5 lakh plus viewers and over 1,500 educational repositories across the world. The founder is Mr. Pranav Guha and co-founder is Ms. Tanya Sethi from India.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Pranav Guha from EDU TV, and I'm really thankful to all the school leaders who have come here, in spite of examinations and a very busy schedule, as the topic is very important for our students. Course versus college. Without further ado, I'll request Meenakshi ma'am to start the opening speech. Over to you, Meenakshi ma'am. She's a principal, Birla Vidya Niketan, New Delhi. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Pranav. It's indeed my honor to be present in this August gathering and share my views and learn from everyone. This is a very interesting topic. Always a dilemma in minds of the children and also the parents. Now, course versus college, it is important to decide something very thoughtfully at this juncture, at this point, when life seems to be, the decision is very important and life seems to be on a track which is changing. So children must understand that what do they exactly want. For example, someone has got admission in IIT Delhi or any IIT in civil engineering, and he wants to do computer science. But then the child will think that does he really want to do computer science and wants to pursue computer science as career after BTech, or he has plans or he wants to do maybe something else, MBA finance or something else, but he has to get into the IIT. He might, so there have been students who leave IIT and go to say BITS Pilani or some other course where they get in, where they get the admission into the specific course that they want. So here the choice is not of the college, but of the course, because they want to become programmers or the people who want to pursue their careers in computers. So for them, it is important they use the course. But yes, there's a level to which they can go down. Now, for example, he's getting civil engineering in IIT and he's not getting computer science, for example, in any of the decent colleges of a choice and comfort. So then, yes, he is into confusion that what to do, where to go. But otherwise, course is important. Somebody getting admission in, say, St. Stephen's in English honors, but he wants to pursue history. He's getting history into, say, Kirorimal. I'm just giving vague examples. So it is important for the child to think that why is he why is he seeking history? Now, if he wants to pursue his career in history, then of course the child should go for history, irrespective of which college is it. And if he's okay, I'm good with whatever and my future lies in something else. It's not really, I'm not going to become a history person. It's okay that he goes to St. Stephen's, which he feels is a better college, and he'll be able to meet a better clientele, better students, and the exposure to that kind of college will make him a well-informed person for tomorrow. So counseling is important, understanding where the person wants to settle in life, which career, and then decide upon college and go for possibly the best college, because college is also important when you are making friends. The peer group is important for that. Yes, Pranav, am I right?
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think you gave us a new thing. I think we never thought on that, because peer group is very, very important and peer learning is the strongest learning. So before I come to Dr. Pramod Mahajan, I will request Mrs. Shanti Menon, the head of the school of the Dean's Academy, Bangalore. Over to you, Mrs. Menon.
Thank you, Pranav, and namaste to all the panelists on this podium today. I have a very different thought on the whole thing. While it's crucial for the outgoing batch of students, at this moment, as you would think that they're thinking of their courses, I think it's more the last leg of consolidation of admissions at this time for grade 12. So just to clarify, this is what we do at school. We conduct numerous sessions for children right from, in terms of career guidance, right from the day they step into grade 11. So we start with a company that we've tied up with who meets them on the first day, and they take them through an orientation process, after which they do an analysis of the child's strength, the child's aptitude, and of course the child's interest. Biggest thing is his interest. And then they guide them through what their next step would be, right from the first day of 11th standard. Meanwhile, we also use our alumni and a certain number of people from the field, different fields. Now, this could be from the parent community or from extended contact communities that we will reach out to, people from different working spaces who come and address the children. And we do this at the rate of at least once a week or once in 2 weeks. We have different kind of people coming in, starting from journalists to people from the civil services to pilots to programmers, doctors, every kind of person of engineering background. We have researchers, all of these people coming and talking to the children. So children get to an idea of what it is like in that career and what it is that it entails for them to be in that career. So pretty much by the time they are, and also we encourage children to keep in touch with these people. So both the alumni as well as these guest lecturers who come in, leave contact addresses, and children keep in touch with them right through the next, possibly 12 to 14 months when they are going through that process of making admissions. So by the time they start, and this we do including the 10th standard students. So 10th, 11th, and 12th have regular conversations with people to understand what is available today and what are the kind of changes in kinds of careers that is happening, and what is the industry offering to them today, what are the kind of colleges that offer the best kind of courses and all of that. So by the time they're in grade 12, they are pretty much quite firm on what they would want to pursue. And thereupon, if it's most of grade 12 is all about SOPs, recommendation letters, projected scores, and they're working towards those, entrance assessments in various colleges. Today, fortunately, most colleges abroad and in India do their assessments anytime between September of the year that you're in 12th standard. So it pretty much children are more or less settled. But there is a large group of children who have, much like Ms. Meenakshi talked about, they have an aspiration for something, and the parent has an aspiration for something else. In college, they get it's completely different, right? So that is a group that we have to work very carefully with. Most times, my time is spent with parents to make them understand that gone are the days when a parent needs to make the career decision or the path of study decision for a child. Leave the children to make their own decisions, so that commitment from them is much higher. So that takes up a lot of time for us between my faculty members, my second rung of senior management, myself. We meet with the parents a lot. Yet on the other side, we have a group of children, and this is of late, it's over the past 3-4 years, children who want to, wish to take a gap year. They want to explore, they want to decide what they want to do further. And I think here is where the school plays a big role, because we have to get parents on board to understand why this child wants to take a gap year, right? And why it's okay to take the gap year. That's where the child needs support from us. So apart from all of the college and course that we're talking about, there are a whole lot of other things that we do as a school for the children, and I'm sure a lot of my co-panelists here would say the same thing. I hope that pretty much covers the topic from my point of view of course versus college. Thank you, Pranav.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's always pleasure hearing you. I think you are very correct. Conducting numerous sessions for career counseling to check aptitude and interest of the child. also helping with interaction sessions with alumni and people from different career backgrounds for guest lecturers, as these lectures help them to understand what do the corporate really needs. Thank you so much, ma'am. I'll request Dr. Pramod Mahajan, Director Principal of Sharjah Indian School, Sharjah, UAE. Over to you, Dr. Mahajan.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Namaste, namaskaram, salam alaikum. Yes, what Meenakshi ma'am and Shanti ma'am has told, I'm taking the same thing a step ahead. Before deciding the course versus colleges or subject versus colleges, and we have to find out that what passions the learner has, at what area he is good at, what makes him happy. Suppose he has chosen one course which is not making him happy, he cannot do justice with that course or with that college. And what is the demand of the market? Ultimately, the aim of the education is to fulfill the need and requirement of the society and the market. So what is their demand? And for what the employers are ready to pay. It's the age of 1 to 4. Appoint one person, give the double salary and take the job of 4 people. So multitasking. So in that area, we have to find out that thing. As the Meenakshi ma'am was telling about the peer group importance, yes, peer group is important, but the days were gone when we are talking about the peer group of that particular college or that particular university or particular state or particular country. Now it's the era of global connect, global peer group. So the course and the course as well as the college which you are connecting you globally, which you are providing you the path to get connected globally, that is important. Now come to the colleges. Now when we say colleges, there are NITs, there are IITs, there are IIMs, BITS. So when such category of colleges are there, the courses become not that much important. The courses become secondary. If you consider IISER, Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research. So you have a scope of research in science, you have a scope of research in education, you have a scope of research in life science, and then you can connect it with anything. If you take the case of Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, you can choose anything and you can reach to any level. So there the courses and the subjects are immaterial. What matters there? What fundamental research in what area you are doing. If you take the case of Tata Institute of Social Sciences, there are many technocrats, there are many BTechs, MTechs, many engineers, many doctors are going to TISS for understanding the life skills to ensure the well-being of themselves and the society. So in that area, the colleges are important. But when we consider the demand of the society, the demand of the market, now cloud computing on top, data sciences, big data, cyber security, artificial intelligence, robotics, geometrology, mechatronics, blockchain, cryptocurrency, wealth management, conflict management, when such options are available, so that options, if making someone happy, if making someone passionate and connecting with that college, which is giving you a global connect, I think both are equally important. Another thing is there are courses like you take 4 years graduation, you start learning whatever be the course in first year, second year, the way the things are changing in this is the change era. When you passed out, all whatever you have learned in first year and second year and final year is outdated. So what you gain from that course that is important. How you are applying that thing, how critically you are analyzing that thing, that is important. So in that case, courses and subjects become immaterial. What will be leading edge, what you have learned, what sort of research you have done, how your thought process has been developed, and how you have modified your thinking process, and how good you become a conflict solver, problem solver. Because ultimately, you have to deal with a subject which is called life. You have to deal with a subject which is called work ethics. You have to deal with a subject which is called morality. You have to deal with a subject which is called ethics. And for that, colleges and the courses both are become immaterial. What become material is, what become important is how your thinking is designed, how your thought process is designed. So what I mean to say and what I want to conclude, colleges are equally important if they are of that category. You are going to any parallel college, it will not give you that purpose. But if you are going to a colleges which is maintaining a certain dignity in the field of research, which are making you future fit, like NITs, IITs, IIMs, BIT, Pilani, TIS, all those colleges, University Teaching Department, IIST, Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, and if they are providing you such type of courses which are future fit, which are demanded by the market, and alumni are there to guide you, to provide you, to scaffold you, that course is also important. But more than everything, what important is which course and which college making your thinking designed, making you a competent person, making you an ethical and moral personality, making you a conflict designer, a conflict solver, a problem solver. So according to me, both are equally important. The most important thing is how you are becoming passionate with that subject in that particular college, and which college and which subject giving you a global connect. That is my opening remark on that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I think you are very correct. Whether to choose course or college mainly depends on the career you wish to make in life. The ultimate goal is to deal with the main subject, and that is called life. Thank you so much, sir. And now I request Miss Anita Tripathi. Over to you, Anita ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. So today I would like to share my views on this topic, course versus colleges. I think nowadays the students are running behind the colleges because there are some dream colleges for them. The students wants to go to Delhi University, LSR, there is Symbiosis, there is Narsimmunji, there is something. But I think the student needs to give preference to the subject, to the course by which they can go beyond. Because if you are not selecting, if you are not passionate about that particular subject, so first of all, the main preference will be given to the course or the subject, and then you have to move towards the college. Suppose I want to be a doctor, and if I am getting a good college, but I am getting the BA MS degree, and if I am getting a not a so-called good college, but I am going to do MBBS, and that is my passion. So I have to follow my passion. It depends on your passion. Suppose a person wants to go for BA Psychology honors. She is getting an admission in LSR or any other college which is offering the same course. But if that course is applied with some job placements and other, and the college is having a less preference, I think the student needs to do that. Basically, my school is till 12th, and we are also following the same criteria, that we are organizing a lot of career counseling session for the students, because this is the age where you are in dilemma. There are some students who are selecting PCB, PCM, science subjects, but they don't want to go for that in the graduation or post-graduation courses, because they are not very clear when they are taking the subject at after class 10th. So we need to clarify. First of all, it is depending why you are, either you are choosing the course, either you are choosing the college. First of all, you need to be very clear what is your goal in your life, because Mr. Pramod Mahajan told us that you have to deal in the life, and that life is the most important school, and you have to apply all your knowledge in your life skills. Every day, every time, you need to apply your knowledge in your skills. You need to be very, very humble. You need to be very, very honest. You need to be very, very innovative. So for that, you need to be deal with the course as well as the colleges are important. Sometimes I am having plan A, I am having plan B. The student, if the student is getting a better college which is giving that student a more exposure and make them innovative, that for that student, if it that student, the college is more important. So basically, as per my views, if I am a student, I will definitely follow my passion with a course, and then I will start finding out the colleges. But I will definitely go for the college which are providing me the same course, and they are having a ranking, because everything is based on ranking in our Indian society. And also, whenever you are going to search for the courses and colleges, we are always looking that it is giving us job or not giving us job. So I think we have to follow our passion,
Right,
and
right.
that passion should be in your course or in your college. So there is some students are very passionate about some courses. They can, I think, compromise with the college. But there are some students who are very much passionate about the college. They can compromise. They can go for simple BA if they don't get BA honors in English for DU. So they can follow that. So it depends on the student. But for that, they need to be very, very clear about what. So they need to understand what is their potential, what is their subject liking, what is their course liking, and which type of course is going to give them a kind of placement, because
Very right.
that is a thing, and that is very important in life. For survival we need money, and that
That
for that we need to follow our passion and all these things. But with money we need to understand the morality, the humanity, that passion, that you can say that there are some moral values of a student or a citizen. So we need to be a great and good
very,
human
very,
being.
very
For
right,
that we
ma'am.
need to follow our passion, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
And
I think
that both is important, but for me course is more important than the college. So it depends.
very,
The views can
yes,
be
ma'am.
different from person to person. That is my thought.
Very right,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you, Punab.
You're most welcome, ma'am. And I think you very correctly said one has to be humble, innovative. Fine, ma'am. And
Yes.
as you say, I think majority of the people should go for the course. Now, before I come to Mr. Chris Bhatt and Mr. Gautam and Mr. Sushant, I would like to request Dr. Dilip Kumar Panda, head of the school, the Sanskar Valley School, Bhopal. Over to you, Dr. Panda.
Thank you, Mr. Pranav, and good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank you first for this. And I also get into this topic with a presumption that that all the aptitude test, all the guidance, all the counseling has already been done, and the student is standing at the crossroad facing this conundrum: where do I go? Do I choose the course? Do I choose the college? Also, I presume here that I'm not pursuing a niche course. I'm not pursuing oceanography or computational mathematics, or for that matter, I know I'm not actually looking at Indian Institute of Physics saying that should I get into it or should I not get into it. So I'll approach this in a very multi-dimensional way, but I'll only take 2 dimensions here. First one, this is more relevant to somebody who is possibly trying to pursue a course which is more generic in nature, and where the relevance of that course might have a little spillover effect to any other discipline as well, like a humanities, like a physics, which has got different kind of perspective into it. In this case, honestly, if I look at 5 years down the line, I would rather be driven by interest and my interest and aptitude in the subject, in the course, than in the college. Because here, what is really significant is if you have passion and interest, it is not necessarily that everybody who enters the portal of St. Stephen's becomes a great historian or a great literature because they pursue English honors or pursue history. Great ideas can also come out of so-called third-class colleges if you have interest in it. So I would rather be driven by the course, the kind of content that we have, and what kind of, how long can I sustain that interest will be a guiding factor in this case, because I'm approaching it more like a student, more like a parent, coming to a teacher who would rather guide me where to go. So if it is a generic nature, I would be guided by the course, not by the institute. Because even if I get into St. Andrews and I'm pursuing something which is not up to my liking, if I have the offer of metallurgy in Oxford University, which is not of my interest, I would rather give it a secondary significance than to choose a Russell Group University, which is giving me metallurgy and it has got a good track record. So here I would be driven by the course. But if I am looking for a niche subject where the options available to me are few and far between, where there are only countable number of institutes to cater to my requirement, then it becomes a catch-22 for me, because here I am driven by only that particular institution. So keeping that in mind, I would tilt completely in favor of the course, and not give that much of significance to the institution, because everybody who comes to IIT Delhi may not be a genius. And I can actually I can rather become the vanguard of a queue than to be one of those wagons being led by somebody. So my tilt would always be in favor of the course. Pursue the passion. If you are good at it, the road can be really, really interesting, exciting, and full of adventure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Panda. I think I second to you for choosing the course first. Now I request one of the youngest principal of India, Mr. Gautam Sarkar from Aditya Birla Vani Vihar, Kohli, who has done his 12th couple of years back only. Over to Gautam Sarkar.
Good afternoon, sir. This kind of introduction. Actually, I'm the principal of Aditya Birla Vani Bharti School. It is in district Hooghly, West Bengal. Now, today this topic is course versus college. Now, see, course is something which a student or an individual should choose, and college will be as per your merit. In our school, what exactly we do, we always try, because we have more than 32 workshops in a year, if not more. And in every workshop, we give them some guidance that what kind of course will be suitable for them. As per, after a continuous assessment of their academics, their behavior, their likings, their background in certain cases, we help them to choose the course. Because see, in today's world, not only that teach students which are not so able, we also need to cater those who are you can say more privileged, as well as those who have those opportunities to go to certain universities, which is not possible for other students. Because we actually cater to a mixed crowd where both kind of students are available. So what I feel personally, as all of you said, that first we encourage them to choose their course. Once they fix that what kind of course, which subject they want to pursue in life, then we assist them. Or nowadays, all informations are available. We just assist them to which site or which, what are the things they need to know. Then we assist them about the course. Course is something which should be as per their liking, as per their interest. And college is somewhere, we can say college will help them to get a kick start in their career after their education, once they complete their education. But again, as Pramod sir said, they need to win, they need to win the life, the battle of life, or whatever you say, like if they to face that. And if they are not happy, they can't do that. And happiness will come only when they will choose the correct course as per their ability and their liking. Sometimes I feel that they have their liking towards certain courses, but they don't have the ability for those things. Like, although we came across certain, some certain, you can say, fixed ideas, that whoever takes science or with biology in Bengal, most probably they will always seek that biology means they will come to medical. And if they have taken PCM, means they will be the engineer, they will try for IIT or Jadavpur. But that is their choice. But they may not deserve that. So we as a school, we always try with our continuous counseling that what will be best suited for them. Like, how many numbers of seats are there for medical? Apart from medical, there's some other courses like microbiology, genetical engineering. There's so many things which they can pursue after taking PC. PCB. Same with PCM. Even in commerce or arts. Now, if you take the statistics, as Pramod sir always say that he is a man of statistics data. He's a data-driven person. Like, as per that, now whenever you will see that, how many students, those who have done arts, they have chosen arts, they excelled in their life. But even that stereotype thoughts are still there that the best students should take science, second best will take commerce, and not so good will take arts. Yeah, that kind of thing is there in Bengal, ma'am. I don't know about other states so much, but in Bengal, but again, that is not true. Because they are not aware of so many courses. There are 10,000 options, career options are there, which we call odd jobs. In our school, in a small niche, we always try to give them those informations that apart from medical, apart from engineering, apart from becoming CA, if you have taken commerce, you need to do CA. No, it's not like that. If you have taken arts, IS is the only option. No, it's not like that. So in our school, we just try to give them a continuous counseling and guidance to choose their course first, and then obviously, as per their merit, they will get the college. Yeah, college is important for the kickstart of their career. But to be happy in their life, they need to choose the correct course, as correctly said by Dilip sir. So in our school, or my thought, yes, course is the foundation, and college is something which we get as per our merit. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sarkar. I second to you again for choosing the course first. And from Kolkata, let's move to Singapore now. We have Mr. Chris Bhatt with us, Senior Principal, NPS International School, Singapore. Over to you, Mr. Chris.
Thank you, Pranav. Thank you again for giving getting me into the platform. Very interesting topic, course versus college. So I put it like this: a course is love of your life. The college is infatuation. I will also give an example in here. One of our students got into London School of Economics for doing economics, history to do in Oxford. So if you have to ask me and the child comes to us and say, can you explain to me which one I need to select? I said, where is your passion? Where is your interest? Where is your liking? Where is your strength? So if it is economics, go for London School of Economics, because you are not a history person. We don't want you to get into Oxford because it stands in the top 3 or top 4 in the world. Because the name is there, you go in there, study history where you think you don't like the course, and midway through you leave and come back to economics, which is again not going to help. So top colleges, of course, they will have good faculty, good facilities, good opportunities for maybe interaction, networking, extracurricular activities. You may not enjoy studying in the top colleges, whereas you will enjoy studying the course which you like it, because that is for your life. So a course is enjoyable because it gives you the life, and college may be employable. So I put it like this: so employable versus enjoyable. At the end of the day, should you be happy in what you do, or should you just do a job because it gives you the dollars? So at the end of the day, personally, I feel where you are happy, you need to do that particular course. So for me, course is always comes ahead of the college. And as I said, in the course, it will enhance the skill which you already have got. For the college, you may have to learn new skills because you have chosen that particular subject which you didn't study, didn't like, but you want the name of the college. So in short, love of life is always better than infatuation. Thank you.
Wonderfully explained, sir. Love and infatuation. Thank you so much. I think you correctly said it is important to be happy in what you do. So course is ahead of college, as course is the love of your life and college is the infatuation. Thank you so much, Mr. Chris. Now I would like to invite Mr. Sushant Das from Jyotirmay Public School, Kolkata. Over to you, Mr. Sushant. It's always pleasure and very informative hearing you.
Thank you so much, sir. And good afternoon to all panelists over here. It's indeed a privilege to be listening to such a wonderful deliberation happening. And always the last speaker gets the least kind of content to speak on, because the majority is already set here. The view is already very clear to each one of us that yes, obviously, the love of our life, that is the course, is more important than the infatuation of the colleges. If I look back personally upon my own career path, I might also look and regret not getting admitted into a college which was more of a elite status or was stereotyped to be one of the best colleges maybe in the state. But when I see that I chose a stream which was more close to my heart and I could do justice to what I was pursuing, I feel satisfied. So there is no regret. So without any further ado on this deliberation, I simply surrender that yes, course, the choice of course is more important than the college. Very rightly put by all my previous speakers and very eloquently stated by Mr. Krish. But sir, indeed, put it in the right spirit about the philosophy that life, and as Dr. Mahajan has been stating about the importance of skills. Yes, it is more important. We as school principals, we definitely try to inculcate among our students the various ways in which they can identify. Each school has its own strategy. I do not wish to promote anything specific out here. We do career counselings, we talk to the students, we create opportunities. One thing I'll just add over here, which my school, I don't know, many schools will be definitely doing, we are also inviting parents for showcasing their job. We call it like the super mom and super dad. So when a child sees his father or mother coming to school and sharing the experience of their day-to-day activities in their job area, be it a loco pilot, be it a banker, be it an engineer, be it a doctor, any profession that the parent may hail from. So it gets a direct connect with the students. They have a lot of opportunities opening in front of them because parents come from a variety of professional backgrounds. It's not a stereotype kind of thing where we only select only these parents, we need to enter into the school. It's not like that. So it can be a local retail shop owner also. So various professions. Every doctor is not successful. Similarly, every retail owner is not successful in the locality. There are skills that needs to be sharpened amongst the students from the very early age, making the children to understand where their interest lies is the major area that the schools need to work upon. Another thing, as a parent on the other end, I also feel that as schools, we should have more information about different colleges, different universities, the courses that are being offered. There has to be a connect, there has to be a continuity. Like CBSE comes out, I'm from a CBSE background school. So CBSE gives us a curriculum of the different courses. It never specifies that the child is studying science stream or commerce stream or humanities. We always get a bouquet of subjects out of which we can choose. Yes, there are some limitations, obviously, but then we get an offer to choose from. Similarly, for colleges or universities, if schools are given information, these days, fortunate enough, with the digital world opening even to the remotest of the corner, children and schools are getting information. If this could be catered to a larger extent to all the corners, to all the levels, all the strata of people, the parents as well as the students, and we create a platform for sharing information, it will definitely help us, our children, to make a more wiser choice, because very often we see a child who has taken up science, maybe in school level, is going for an English honors course in the college. The child who has studied some course in the graduation, after completing the graduation, they are going for some other courses in the masters. So this change of courses pretty well reflects that they are not sure where their interest lies, where the potential lies. So if we can make that trend happen right from the very early age among children through different such orientation programs, it will give an upper hand for making choices and a wise choice for the students in the coming days to come, because new options are opening up. There are several courses which are not the kind of routine set of information that we used to have. Like there was some honor subject. If I talk about Calcutta University, we always had some honor subjects. So beyond that honor subjects, there are so many courses which are equally giving opportunities for students. And unfortunately, we are only looking for students to be coming out as a job seeker. why not train students to become entrepreneur by themselves? So as you know, CBSE has come up with a very wonderful circular recently. I was just having the circular in my hand where principals are being invited to visit institutions of eminence in India. So this is a wonderful opportunity for school principals to get an exposure and experience what the kind of courses actually taking place at the various institutes. And again, unfortunately, these institutes of eminence are very limited in our country. So obviously there will be a cutthroat kind of a competition to get into these colleges. But as said by my previous speaker, Mr. Sharkar and Mr. Bhatt even, like if I have a course which I desire to pursue, even if it is not a graded college, I can easily go for some underrated colleges, and the course that I pursue, I fulfill it with the best of my potential, I will equally be getting a good job. So more to me, the course is important than the college. With that, I put down my submission. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Mr. Das. I'm very much impressed with you because you have always laid some emphasis on entrepreneurship. Thank you so much, sir. Now I'll request Mrs. Shanti Menon to conclude this topic because I have heard her before also many times in person also. She has got very good analytical skills. Over to you, Mrs. Shanti Menon, head of the school, the Dean's Academy, Bangalore.
Thank you so much. It's an honor. There are such eminent senior principals here, and yet I get the chance to summarize everything that people are saying. I think very clearly the whole emphasis is on the schools supporting students through the last leg of their studies, the senior school, 9th to 12th, where we start helping children identify their interests, their strengths, and then guiding them through various means. Everybody seems to have different methods of guiding their students through agencies which are professional in this manner, in this front, or through alumni, through parent community, through people from the industry. Give them enough exposure so that they understand what careers are available, what courses are available. Help them make up their mind so that they don't make a wrong choice of choosing a college instead of the course that they are more, aligned towards. So that at the end of it, we are still producing happy beings who graduate from our schools. Children need to be happy as much as Dr. Mahajan also stressed the need for instilling the right kind of values in children. So as the children graduate out of our portals, the whole point is to make sure that they continue being happy. The whole gamut of issues that are there in today's children with pressure being built upon them can be stemmed if we plug in a small amount of work from our end. I hope that sums up what most of us have spoken about, or rather all the points that all of us have spoken about. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Pranav.
Thank you so much, Shanti ma'am. And I'm really so thankful to all the principals from Singapore, from Bangalore, from Dehradun, from Bhopal, from Sharjah, from Hooghly, from Kolkata. I'm sure this will become a very good handbook for all the school students who are passing out their class 12 this year. And we'll send it to all the schools also. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.